Welcome to the podcast. Today we are having EA Gaurang with us who can help us out with US taxation. Hi Gaurang, how are you? Can you please let us know about yourself first?
Yeah, I'm working in the US CPA firm right now and have like 4.5 years experience currently. I am a qualified enrolled agent, and then I have worked in various Indian firms as well, and then I shifted to US industry, taxation industry. So yeah.
Gaurang sir, we have some couple of questions from some NRI clients. So the first question is, what's the biggest mistake you see NRIs making when they first starting filing US taxes?
So I filed a lot of NRI returns as of now in my career. So I can say that they miss the global income reporting first of all. So they think the global income is not taxable when you are living in the US. Only income earned in the US itself it will be taxable in that case. But it is not the true. We need to report the global income as of no, when you are filing the 1040 returns on your behalf. So yeah, so first of all, you need to report your global income when, I mean, if you are an Indian resident, so you might have the interest income, dividend income, you might have the mutual fund gains and all. So rental income must be reported to your 1040 returns. So yeah, these are the things that you need to consider first of all when you are preparing the return in case of your income perspective. But if you have some major assets as well, let's say you have the asset worth $10,000 or more, you need to file the FBAR for that as well for your each bank accounts. I mean, if you have 10 bank accounts and out of that 10 you have five bank accounts that have the $10,000 or more balance during the year from January to December. If you have the balance worth 10,000 or more, you need to report the FBAR as well. So the same way FBAR and the 8938 is there. So the you know it will not be taxable at all, but it is just for the reporting purpose. So that IRS knows that very well invested your money. So yeah, that's the point of the reporting.
So this is for
Otherwise,
the
it will not be
US
taxable.
tax resident. Who is the US tax resident? Or for some everyone who is living in US?
Everyone, whoever is filing their individual tax return in the US, they need to
Okay.
file the FBAR as well for the asset and the PFIC. PFIC is something that is more complicated in case, but it is like for FBAR and 18 and 30 is that that's called FATCA as well. So they need the if you have the reporting requirements that will trigger your reportings as well. So yeah, you need to do that for sure
Okay, sir.
because it has a lot of penalty. It will if you are not reporting it, you will be encounter $10,000 of penalty for that particular form. So it is better to report.
Now moving forward, I have heard NRI say, I don't live in the US, so I don't need to file. Can you bust this myth once and for all?
Yeah, so even if you are a green card holder or a US citizen, or a US resident as well, you need to file your income tax returns with your global income itself. So even if you are not in the, even if you are not, earning from US or something like this, you are liable to report your global income. So let's say if you have multiple countries encountering the income, you need to report from all of them. So NRIs need to report, of course, the Indian income in that case. And if you are failing to do that, it will trigger your NRI for NRIs. It will trigger your visas as well. So it will usually be taxed as your substantial. I mean, it is based on your substantial presence days in the US. So it's like 183 days or something. The US triggers the residency status. So in that case, you need to report that income as well. So it is not that something कि मेरी सिर्फ US income है मैं report नहीं करूंगा Indian income. So it is not truth. So you need to report that. Yeah, for the same, if you are not doing that, you will be, and you will encounter some legal actions. They can verify your background. It will be like you need to renew your visa as well. So that there will be a lot of legal procedures.
Okay. Now, People says green card holders who move back to India, are they still on the hook for the US taxes?
Yeah, it is not something that if you are coming back to India and you are thinking that I'm free to file from US tax. It is not. It doesn't work like that. So the first thing, you cannot escape from the US filing just like this. You need to smartly exit from the US taxation. It will be like you need to catch up all the all the filings that you missed till now. So you need to catch up with that. You need to file that. In case of the FBARs, you need to go through all the FBARs that you have filed or not. If you are missing something that you need to, you must file that because it will it will really trigger your visa in case if you are planning to go back in the US in future. So yeah, so your financial income tax returns in the US will really matter. If you want to exit from the US filing requirement, it will you need to formally file form I-407 and form 8854. So it will legally, it will legally, you can legally exit from the filing requirement. Yeah.
Now let's talk about double taxation. The fear every NRI has. What's the foreign tax credit and how does it actually save NRIs from being taxed twice?
Yeah, so this is the this is something I really love the most in the US taxation. So every country has the treaty with the other countries. There's something called treaty concept will trigger in this case. So it will be like a US has treaty with most of the states. If you are working, if you have if you are generating income from that particular country and you already paid the taxes in that country itself. Anyways, you are showing your global income in US return, right? So that it will be double tax because you are generating income from India, let's say. You already paid to the India for that particular income generated in India. And you are again showing that in the US return, in let's say in 1040 return. The US government also, levy the taxes on that income as well. So there is a concept called treaty concept, and it has a form like 1116. Some people says 1116 as well. So that particular form will trigger, and you need to file that form with the amounts that you paid to the foreign country. I'm talking about the US perspective. So foreign country will be India. So it will be like if you have paid the taxes in India to the income generated in India, you will be having the credit for that particular amount. So you just need to convert that amount into US dollar, whatever it will be. Your income will be converted to US dollar. Your taxes levied by the Indian government will be converted to US dollar, and then you need to report it likewise. So let's say if you are having the income of $100 and the Indian government has levied the $10 of uh, $10 of taxes on it. So let's say you already paid $10, right? And the US government is saying that we are levying we are charging the $12 of taxes on it. So that remaining $2, the $10 will be set off in the particular form in 1116. So $10 credit will you'll get it from the form, and then that additional $2 only you will be liable to pay. So it is
Okay.
not something that you are paying. You are taxing double. The 1116 is form that ensures that you are not penalized for the income that you are earning globally. So it ensures that you are not taxing double. So it is like you will get the credit for the particular amount that you paid already. Yeah.
Got it. Now, I sold property in India and made a profit. Do I need to report this to IRS? What's your answer?
Yeah, for sure. So if you are a green card holder and or if you are a US resident, whatever transaction happens in your life, whatever country it has, so whatever financial transaction encounters will trigger a US filing requirement for sure. So first of all, you need to file the capital gain. It will be a Schedule D or like so it depends if it is on Schedule D or Form 4797, whatever it is. But you definitely will trigger the reporting requirement. So how it will work is like you need to again convert the amounts in US dollars. So let's say you are encountering this transaction on July 1st. So whatever the July 1st rate as on global market, so you'll convert that into US dollar. Then you'll put the amount, so cost basis, your selling price, your selling expenses, whatever it is. So it will create a capital gain. You'll report it in the, you already reported into the uh, sorry, Indian income tax returns, but now you need to convert these amounts and report it into the US 1040 form. And whatever the taxes you already paid, it will be again a credit for you. So you'll get a credit as well. But make sure that, yeah, so one thing I'd like to mention here, Shubham, is we have in Indian government, sorry, as an India, we have April to March cycle. So April, our cycle, income tax cycle will, fall as April 1st and ends at March
31st.
31st. But in US, it's like January 1st to December 31st. So let's say you are filing a 2023 return. So it will be like March 2020, April 1st, 2023 to March 31st, 2024, right? So it will be a 2024 transactions as well that will include in your 2023 return in case of Indian taxation. But if you are filing your 2023 return in US, you need to minus the transaction that you done in January to March
March.
2024, right?
Okay.
But it will trigger the 2023 January 2023 to March 20 March 31st 2023. So you need the both. I mean, you need two returns as an India, 2022 and 2023 to file the 2023 return in US. So that is very much crucial that you need to do and you must do, just to be on the top on your filing compliances. So yeah. So I mean,
Now
let's say
moving.
you have done your capital transactions as on January 1st in 2024. So it will not be the compliance in your 2023 return in the US. But when you are filing your 2024 return in the US, then only it will be triggering to your capital gain.
Okay.
So yeah, just make sure that you are taking the correct dates when you are filing your US return.
What's the most common IRS audit trigger you see for NRIs? What should people avoid?
Yeah. So first of all, most of the people forgets the reporting requirement of FBAR and 8938. So this is the most common mistake that I have seen. So let's say the people have a lot of property in India, but they forgot to mention it in the disclosure in 114 and 8938. So FBAR is called 114, that includes your foreign financial accounts and assets. So let's say if you have a bank account worth something dollars. I already mentioned the $10,000. So if you have the foreign bank account worth of 10,000 or more, you must report it into the FBAR. So it will be like your PPF account as well, your EPF as well, your DMAT account as well. It will trigger your 114 account. So you must report it if it is over $10,000. And 8938 is something that people usually forgets to file. So it includes your pension account as well, that is we maintain in India. It is like you have the insurance policies, that is no that cash policies that we have in India. So that also triggers the 8938 as well. So these are the reportings that we miss, and people generally neglects the reporting of this, but the penalty of this very hefty. So you just need to make sure that you are in compliant with the US tax returns. So that is for sure, and it will really help you to be in the US for a longer period of time, because if you are not doing it and if you are in a non-compliance non-compliance schedule, the IRS will trigger your visa renewal. It will trigger your green card renewal. It will trigger your future visa processing. So
Okay.
these things you need to take care of something.
Now the deadlines. April 15 is famous, but do NRI get any extensions?
Yeah, so if you are residing in the US, it will not be the case that just because of your NRI, you will get an extension of something extra months. But yeah, it just IRS generally has the 415 deadline, that is 3 months and 15 days. And if you are not able to get the form settled down, you did not receive the your incomes, your expenses, you did not categorize it very well, you can file your 6 month of extension. That is that usually does every US citizen does. So you can file that. You'll get the 6 month of additional extension, that will be your October 15 deadline. So you will get the 9 month and 15 days of your time to collect your information to file the return. So yeah, but if you are a US citizen and you are outside of the US, you have the automatically 2 months of extension. That is like June 15th, and they can file the 6 month of additional extension as well. That will be your December 15th of deadline, whatever it is. So if you are a US citizen only and you are not residing in the US, in that case only it will trigger, but the general deadline is April 15th, and the 6 month extension, that will be your deadline.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, top three documents every NRI should keep while filing returns in USA.
Yeah, so there are a lot of document that you need to you need to keep with yourself, but it is like I'll mention some of the documents, like let's say you have the bank accounts. You need to maintain the bank account schedules, whatever you have filed in your FBAR to support them. You need to have the 26 AS, you need to have the AIS that Indian government issues to you. You need to have the passport history when you visit the US. So you're traveling, I mean, passport history means you're traveling history, that you are going to US
Residential
and
status.
when you are coming. Yeah. So just to maintain, just to support your residential status, of course. Yeah. So your passport history really matters. So that you should keep with yourself.
Okay. In last, what one advice you would like to give to every NRI who is watching this podcast?
So I'll definitely mention that just be as compliant as you can, because one single mistake, the RS is very much RS is like, we need to know everything even if we are not taxing you. So it is like every informational form also matters to them. So they just need to track everything that is happening in the US as well, and what is happening outside the US as well. So they need to track the. I mean, they are willing to track the inflows in the US, outflows from the US, where where their residents are interested to invest in which countries, how much of them they have invested or something. So I'll be like. The very much crucial advice is that just be as compliant as possible. Uh, then, if you are planning to have something investing, have something invested in the US, outside of the US, you just need to make sure that you are doing it in a very possible manner. Like कि ऐसा ना हो कि हम कहीं और इन्वेस्ट कर रहे हैं और इट इज नॉट मतलब कि यूएस गवर्नमेंट सपोर्ट नहीं कर रही वो कंट्री को. इट्स लाइक दैट. सो या.
Thanks, Gaurang, for your time, for your valuable insights. This will help many other NRIs who is watching. Thank you for your time.
या फॉर श्योर. या थैंक यू शुभम.